Hold on.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, I got to check the hair because we literally just sat through a 3.5 hour Eras tour watching Excursion.
Which is going to go up on the Patreon at some point.
And let me tell you, when it's summertime and we're recording a video that long, the hair deflates.
I mean, it does. I'm looking at it now. It's up. It's very up now. Okay. And I don't think this video is going to be super long.
No, it's not.
So your hair will stay up for us.
All right. The hair will stay up.
Yes.
And so will our energy.
Yes.
It's going to be great. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Two Gay Mats. It is Matt Steele.
And it's Matt Palmer.
And there's this thing going around, very viral on social media.
Heard of social media.
Yes. Where people are, I want to say it's because someone like tweeted a video of, the song Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros.
Okay.
A song that I want to say it came out in like 2000 or very early 2010s. It was when like very much like stomper songs like, hey, stuff
I mean,
like
it's very like Lumineers.
Yes.
Very, Mumford and Sons, your girls.
I do like Mumford and Sons.
You love them.
But, and so that clip is being spread around and with the caption of, actually, this is the worst song ever made if you think about it and everything. Because it's like, the verses are like, Mary, Mary, chocolate pie, something, 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 something. And so it's very like, quirky lyrics here and everything.
Quirky.
But I remember when the song came out and I've been like, oh, I like this song. And so I want to say that is what has sparked the debate lately of what is the worst song ever released.
Which is we're a channel that talks a lot about music, and you told me about this idea and that this was a discussion happening on a certain social media website that I'm no longer part of. And I was like, okay, let me wrap my head around like songs that fall into this category for me. It's hard because I feel like as a person, if I don't like a song, I never listen to it, and then I forget it exists.
Sure.
And so I really had to like dig deep within my soul to like think of like songs that I've lived through by like artists that I like cared about in some way that I actively didn't like. And I think I have a few I'm ready to discuss with you today.
It's like there are a lot of things you could discuss. There's songs where it's like it's a section of a song that I hate that I think is terrible, even if I like some of the other parts.
Oh, interesting.
And there's other ones where it's kind of just like, oh, I more so hate the vibe of this song than the actual songwriting itself.
That's fair.
There's layers to what we can discuss here.
Absolutely.
We're just going to throw options out there. We also didn't tell people to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We've learned that helps.
Guys, please, before we do anything, subscribe to our channel.
Please.
Like this video.
You could be the 100,000th subscriber to this channel.
Yes.
And even
but
if you're not,
don't wait to become
Don't wait
that.
for that.
But you could help build us to become that.
Yes. And can I start?
You can start.
Because I had a song that I think is a song that I believe you like.
Oh, no.
That was the first song that came to mind.
Oh, no.
When I was thinking of like worst songs ever.
I know what song you're...
I have always thought, even since I was a child when this song came out.
Oh, okay. It's not the song I was thinking.
I'm glad it wasn't. Vitamin C's Graduation Friends Forever, I think, is so incredibly annoying. It's so incredibly simplistic. You know I hate a sing-songy melody. And it's so treacly and like, it's like sentimental in a way that doesn't feel earnest. It feels like someone looking to get paid. Like even as a child, even before, and again, I was a kid who was watching Laguna Beach and I teared up at their graduation, didn't cry at mine. So I can tear up at a graduation. I can tear up at something beautifully edited about a graduation, but that song to me is just like, what the fuck? Like, this is all we got?
It's like, okay, you can tell it was released as like, okay, this is going to be streamed a lot by seniors in high school who want a
not streamed, because streaming didn't exist at that point.
Oh my God. Played. The CD was put in.
It was.
You had to hit power on.
Yes.
You know that it would be played at school dances and everything, final proms, all that kind of stuff. And so they knew they could make money off of this.
But it's like we already had Boyz II Men Into the Road. We had the Green Day song.
That song's like a depressing.
It is depressing,
song about friendship.
It's not, but it's more like legit. It's a feeling that feels legitimate. And we had Time of Our Lives by Green Day or whatever. And it's like, okay, that can be used as a graduation song. Let's actually put the word graduation in the fucking title. It's for SEO and nothing about it feels legitimate. I've never liked it. I think she now is like a very successful music supervisor, so I love a career pivot and I hope she's doing incredible work because babe, I'm sure it gave you a lot of money, it earned you a lot of money, but to me, even as a kid, I could see through it as not it.
But the thing is, I was in like middle school when this song came out, and so I was like, I like it.
Never liked that.
As time has gone on, I see it.
Yes.
I guess a song that's sort of in that vein for me that I really, really dislike.
Can't wait.
That's was a huge, massive hit.
Okay.
And a lot of people will give me shit for it, but I don't care. A song where it's just like, oh, the marketing is so obvious.
Do I like the song, do you think?
I think you're fine with this song, but you don't love it.
Okay.
When you just rip off lyrics from other songs and sayings just to make people feel empowered, like Eye of the Tiger, the fighter.
You do
dancing
hate
through
this
the fire because I am the champion and you're gonna hear me. Every lyric in the chorus of Katy Perry's Roar is literally like a platitude, like just something that has been ripped from something else, just repeated. Okay, I like the hook. And then bite my tongue and hold my breath. It's like these lyrics are just so. We're not doing anything original here. Okay, the melody is. I have nothing really bad to say about the melody, so I can't call it a full worst song ever.
But I also do think that was the song that everyone was like, "Did you not just steal Brave from Sarah Bareilles?"
And it's so of the time. It's very like Glee coded, and I get that's what we were doing at the time. But the fact that it was a much bigger hit than Applause,
that is wild.
that came out around the same time. It's just like, guys, let's have some sophistication here. Like early 2010s, like sophistication was not the forefront of people's minds.
Right.
But I mean, songs were great in that era. But whatever. but like we weren't going for subtle in that era. But we could go for a little subtle here.
It also was one of those things where it's like, oh, this is the era after Teenage Dream. She literally could have put out like
anything.
Farty, fart, and it would have gone number one.
Farty, fart is kind of what This Is What We Do sounds like.
Aren't you coming for Prism?
I mean, she's literally saying do. Like that's a joke within the song. So farty, fart is not.
Look, Prism had some good songs.
You hate This Is How We Do.
Of course I do. Like that, that could be on my list. But I do think Legendary Lovers is great. Walking on Air is great.
Oh, yes, we're not here to debate the album.
Okay.
But I just, Roar, y'all were duped and I was not. Okay.
Do you like prefer This Is How We Do to Roar?
I can acknowledge that This Is How We Do is a far worse song than Roar, but still just me personally, I will consider Roar a song that is one of my least favorite songs.
Oh, wow. I hear you.
It makes me sad. I don't want to say that mean shit about Katy Perry.
I don't have it on my list, but I will say that when you were describing Roar, it did kind of remind me of how I feel about Born This Way, the song by Lady Gaga. I'm sorry, it just feels very Glee coded. And even at the time, as young gay people growing up at that point, you and I both had an aversion to that sound of like, believe in yourself, you must right now.
Born This Way sonically is cooler.
Yes, but it also was lifted from someone else.
Not it.
But again, not on my list.
Not on my list.
I have just a category of song that I think I've mentioned, at least to you personally, maybe on the Discord. I don't know if I have publicly. I think every song, I have two examples of this, but every teen pop theater song about a party is the worst song I've ever heard. And the two examples I have are Big Fun from Heathers, which I hope to see. I might actually see that when we go to New York for the live show, which you guys should get tickets for. Go to 2gaymatslive.com to get tickets for our live show. It's happening in New York City on August 30th at the Caveat Theater on the Lower East Side. Another song that's bad in that category is Whose House Is This from Mean Girls. I hear these songs that sound like either the musical theater writer has never been to a party or never heard a pop song. Like, I understand it's hard in a musical theater sense because you're supposed to be writing songs that like advance the plot. But like, if this part of the plot is like, oh, we're just partying, you can write a party song that doesn't need to super advance the plot and make it good and legitimate. And I just find them to be so like flat, soulless. It's a pet peeve of mine, is that kind of song, and those two are big proponents of the issue.
I have a category as well.
Yes.
That's just songs that I can acknowledge maybe are good, like are well written, are well done, everything, but they are just a sound that I don't like aesthetically. Like I'm turned off by the vibe. And there are three songs that like are in different categories of this category.
Okay.
One is songs that are just vibey and ethereal and are kind of just like.
Yeah, that's always tough for us.
And the epitome of that sound to me is Mirror Ball by Taylor Swift.
Not you bring
It's just the sound of it just sonically just turns me
on.
Okay,
that's fair.
It's just we're in the atmosphere and we're just like.
Right. We need to be a little grounded musically.
Another category in this category is songs where the beat just sounds like blunk, blunk, blunk,
Don't know what that.
An example of that is an incredibly famous song called Benny and the Jets by
You don't like Benny and the Jets?
I
really?
Blunk, blunk, blunk. And there are other songs by other people that have that sort of vibe, but Benny and the Jets to me like is.
I love Benny and the Jets. I will say I know like 8 Elton John songs. And I'd say it's in my top 2 or 3 of the Elton John songs I know.
And I can acknowledge it is a great
It's
song.
great.
And it's a classic song.
Yes.
I just like the blonk, blonk. Like that beat to me just turns me off.
I think Mary J. Blige also sampled that song, so her song sounds similarly. Boom, boom.
Another song where just like the sound stylistically, I'm just like, is like when we're really like trying to do a smooth throwbacky pastiche moment.
Yeah. What Bruno Mars song are you saying?
No, I'm not gonna say Bruno Mars.
Okay.
But I will say "Suit and Tie" by Justin Timberlake.
I hate that song.
It's just like that sort of throwback, and like we're trying to be cool and but like we're in like whatever decade, and it's just like.
I also feel like, again, that is a song much like Roar that people gave so much because it was the first thing he put out after Future Sex Love Sound. But yes, I'm with you on
those
Suit and Tie.
that's like a category of like just sounds I personally don't like,
Right.
even if the song itself is good.
Right.
You know.
I have a category.
Okay.
And it's honestly like the song itself isn't the problem. I can deal with a pretty nothing voice and like be fine with it. If someone is, it's like how I watch acting. It's like if someone is so bad that it's like noticeably bad, then it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I fucking hate this. And it's like that with some vocals. And I must say, and I mentioned this, I think to you, that Lumidee song, to quote Whitney Houston about Paula Abdul, she's off key on the record, and we were just, the thing is, I think Believe by Cher had already been out, so autotune was invented. Why are we not drawing in what those notes should be? Because she ain't hitting any of them, not on the verse, not on the chorus. It's a song that's like, if Rihanna got on that song a couple years later, it would be great because it's catchy, it is fun, it's singable, but her vocal performance is so incredibly off pitch that it's like a drill on my ears. Like I can't take it.
When I listen to it, it kind of sounds like she was auto-tuned to be under the pitch to make it sound distinct. Like it sounds like it's purposeful to me.
I don't think it is.
Another song that I don't have a correct memory of apparently, because in my head this was the chorus of a song, but whenever I've said this song to you, whenever I explained this song to you, you're just like, oh, that's just a small section. But when I was a kid, I remember hearing just this section over and over, and I thought it was the chorus.
Yeah.
And that is the Ain't It Funny remix.
You do hate that
the
song.
The part that goes, baby, is that your
That's like the
girlfriend?
bridge.
I got my boyfriend. Maybe we can be friends. Na 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 na. Maybe, and in looking at the lyrics, it's that section is just in one part.
It is.
But as a kid, I remember feeling like that section was repeated. So I'm living in an alternate universe. But I remember being a little kid and being like, "What the fuck is this?" Because the rest of the song is fine.
It's fine.
But I just remember being like, "What is this chorus?" But apparently, it wasn't the chorus. I don't know.
I think
maybe it just stuck out so much in my brain.
Yeah, it just like drove you a little insane.
I was thrown into a nightmare loop
You
of
were.
that. Na 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 na. Are you fucking kidding me? You're supposed to be tough, guys.
Hey, this category is going to be people that I literally love and songs that are dreadful and I can't forget. You all know, as far as men go, Bruno Mars is my guy from the 2010s onward. I think the Lazy song is an abomination.
Oh, you hate the Lazy song.
I hate the song. I hate that, like, we're not, like, today I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to lay in my bed. That's the thesis of this fucking song. What are we talking about? I hate the acoustic little tweet. You could just see his little, fedora that he's wearing and doing his best Jason Mraz impression, except Jason Mraz had some good shit. I hate the music video where they're in monkey masks. I hate everything about this release. I have never liked the song. I couldn't believe it became a single because I was into, Doo-Wops and Hooligans or whatever that first album was called. And that single choice it's stomach turning. And I think he's never made as bad of a choice about a single, except when Silk Sonic put out Skate. That song sucks too. But then they put out Smoking Out the Window and everything was right in the world again.
Everything was okay.
Don't worry about it. And another one by an artist that I absolutely love. And the thing is, Beyonce is famous for picking some weird songs.
Listen, this is camp, okay?
No, you don't know what song I'm picking.
Oh, I thought you were going to pick.
Which song?
Daddy.
No, okay,
okay.
That song's dreadful, but it's so bad. It's
but Daddy's
camp.
But that's, yeah.
Her previous group, Destiny's Child. If anyone's ever heard Independent Woman Part 2, it's like if you were at an off-kilter, like, clown establishment. This is what the music to Independent Woman Part 2 sounds like. And the verses are so stilted. Like, what you think a better girl like me. Buy my own car and make my... And it's like, stop! Like, why are we on a fucking tilt-a-whirl with like the worst sounds I could ever hear? I don't understand why it exists. You certainly could have just ended with like, we made a second part. No one needs to hear it. It's dreadful. It's on the Survivor album if you're curious about hearing it. But like, I'm just like, Beyonce or Matthew Knowles, whoever was involved in the recording of that song, no is the answer from me, babe.
So sorry.
Dreadful.
I'm sorry, Beyonce. It's going to be a no.
It's going to be a no.
It's going to be a no.
And I have so few no's for Beyonce, but this is one.
We're now on 2 tracks that I'm just like, these are just flat out the bad songs. In my opinion.
Okay, all right.
Like, it's not like, I don't like the chorus, but I like a verse.
Right.
It's like, I don't like any of this. I think one is one that we have talked about before, and I love that we're doing experimental things.
Okay.
But The Light Is Coming.
Oh, dreadful.
By Ariana Grande.
Dreadful, guys.
And look, we are down for a quirky beep bop boop Pharrell moment. We are the biggest yummy stands on the planet.
Gwen Stefani yummy, not Justin Bieber yummy, just for clarity.
Yeah, I mean, please. But The Light Is Coming is...
I haven't watched our review of that album in a long time, but I truly think it should be illegal for Ariana Grande and Pharrell to be in the same room.
That's so sad because they're both so
They
talented.
are, but sometimes people just don't have good chemistry.
What if that's us? Our chemistry just doesn't.
We're 13 years in, and I think it's working, firing on all cylinders.
Okay.
This song, the thing is, I get these 2 songs mixed up, and I hate them both. They're basically like, okay, I'm moving on from being a Disney starlet and I want to be slowly transitioning into like real music, but I can't leave my kiddie fans behind. So I'm going to be singing a song about what? Believing in yourself and like, who says I can't do X, Y, Z? So Hilary Duff's Why Not and Selena Gomez's Who Says are both dreadful. Trying to think which is worse, but Why Not take a crazy...
Why Not's worse.
Why Not is so, like, why not do a crazy dance?
I can't believe I forgot this song on my list.
Awful.
Because I just remember like watching the Disney Channel and just being like, absolutely not.
No.
I remember thinking like when I saw that they were turning Hilary Duff into a pop star,
yes.
I remember being like, she's an actress. Why are you trying to like now make her a pop star? I hate this. It feels pandery. It makes me feel like you're talking down to me. Like as a kid, like I'll just like anything.
Yeah, we don't like feeling marketed to.
I mean, because the only song that she had released at the time was Why Not? And I guess I was wrong because
So Yesterday was better. Then
when So Yesterday came out and then Come Clean.
Was everything.
I was like, wait. These songs are great, but why not? I just remember being like, why are you talking down to me as a child?
And I will say this, I didn't even have this on my list, but it brought a song that I fucking hate up. I think Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling is so incredibly
rough.
like, how dare you tell me to dance. Like, again, I am an adult. Do not talk down to me. I don't give a fuck if you're doing trolls. We had grown up with Justin Timberlake and he was always a little cool. There's nothing less cool than a man telling me to dance.
The thing is, it was very much you saw a turn in culture in like 2015, 2016 era where it was the early 2010s were so happy.
Yes.
And the late 2010s were so miserable.
Yes.
And so like you really saw musically things took a turn. And so Can't Stop the Feeling was coming when we were in that turn. And it was like the people don't really want this right now.
And it's like, again, Bruno was putting shit out around that time, but Uptown Funk has a cool factor.
There was a coolness to it.
Yes, it's happy. Yes, it's a song that we played at every wedding from here on out. But there is a coolness to it. There is just something a little bit more
adult
fun
about
and more adult. This was childish.
And like Can't Stop the Feeling is a little like we're pandering to like the parents who are shopping at Target. Which no shade to that.
Hey, but they need their Lizzo music. They need About Damn Time.
It's music. Oh, that's it.
You do hate About Damn Time?
Okay. All right. Stop. Also, just like a low key disco. Like when disco is too low tempo, I'm a little like.
I agree.
But anyway, where was I going with? Oh, we're being such bitches.
I think that was the first Justin Timberlake solo collaboration with Max Martin. Like, I feel like he obviously worked with him with NSYNC, and they made such incredible stuff together. But then they came back around, and
it's a little too. We're making this for the Trolls movie.
Yes, it was very on the nose. And if it had just been like, oh, this is a song that's in Trolls, like, and it exists in that place, fine. But how big it got, and where did he perform at the Oscars or something? He performed it.
Yeah, it was not. I think it was nominated. Oh, so as I said, the late 2010s were a miserable time in history. We were talking on the podcast, just like the music of the late 2010s. Like I truly can't tell you what came out outside of some Taylor Swift albums.
Yes.
It's like I feel like after the magnum opus that was Lemonade. After that, we got nothing.
Yeah, it was dark times.
It all just felt so bleak and meandering and
samey.
And
Yes.
just nothing but vibes and just like, oh, we're just singing. Oh. And the epitome of, oh, we're just singing.
Yeah.
Random notes. And we're just going to make it up as we go along. To me, the epitome of
Drake
that
song, isn't
song is God's plan.
You've always hated God's Plan.
The first time I heard God's Plan, I was like, oh, we didn't write a song. We just put Drake up to the microphone, and yeah, he's got a cool vibe to his voice and
Sure.
everything, but he's just making that up. He just made that up when he got in front of the mic.
Right.
Like, what's the melody?
It is one thing where you're like, oh, wow, who wrote this song? Who put this together? It's like, oh, did you make that song up all on your own? Like, that is your response when you hear God's Plan.
And the fact that it was such a massive hit,
huge.
the fact that it kind of like epitomized like what the sound kind of was in that era of time.
Yeah.
We're not in the best of times now for pop music, but
No.
like we're much better than we were
beyond.
like 7 years ago.
That was a tough
girls.
time. Tough time.
Yeah. So God's Plan is, to me, I'm just like, ooh, wah.
Lastly is a song that I think could fall into the camp category, but I just find it so grating to the ear. And I'm very, I have a particular sound I enjoy from a Christmas song. I'm like, I think it needs to feel holiday-y. Those bells need to be jingling. It needs to be up-tempo fun, like light kind of fare, or it needs to be like a somber introspect. Like there's things
Melancholy
that
Christmas.
I love a melancholy Christmas. I'm open to all of those things. And the thing is, if you're gonna do a sexy Christmas, there's a way to do it. That Christina song,
Hey,
Christmas Time,
just make
great. Let's just make it ridiculous,
slutty
like
Christmas.
really slutty, slinky Christmas. Fine, but like a tongue-in-cheek, sex, loud Christmas is not a Christmas I want to hear, and thus Lady Gaga's Christmas Tree I find so incredibly off-putting. Have you heard this song?
I did once,
This
and it's
Christmas
out of my
tree is
memory.
delicious. It's like a big portion of it, and I'm just like, no. Like, I get it, and like we're still in the era of Gaga that I'm, very much a part of. Conceptually, I understand what we're going for, but I just find the sound so incredibly grating. It's so not holiday feeling to me in any of those different aspects that I accept. It just hurts my ears to
A
hear
little
it.
strident.
Oh,
Off-putting, yes.
yes, some would say.
Sure.
Yes.
I have my last song.
Yes.
Which is just, I cannot believe this was put on record. I cannot believe this was ever released. I don't think it was a single, or at least I pray it wasn't. It might be one of the worst album tracks I've ever heard, and that is Madonna's Nobody's Perfect, which is on her album Music.
Is it weird that like I don't even remember it? Like it doesn't even stick out to me.
I envy you. I envy you. And Madonna goes off the wall sometimes.
Of course.
I mean, she's an artist who's earned that right. Like
Right.
she's a literal legend who has pushed the boundaries and pushed music forward tenfold
Right.
and everything. And so of course she's going to release some stuff that is like, girl, what were you doing
what
here?
is this?
But this is just, it's so bizarre because it's not only is it just like to the ear unpleasant, it's also not interesting musically, but yet while being so unpleasant, just like the concept of just like nobody's perfect. Also, there's an auto-tune thing that she's doing with it. I'm doing my best. Like it's just such a sad melody where you're also singing like I'm doing my best. It's like what are
She's doing her best. She's trying.
What are we thinking here?
Yeah.
It's listen to the song and then you'll be like,
Okay,
what?
I'll re-listen
It's
to
just
it.
kind of unpleasant, and just the subject matter because it's her just being like, I'm doing my best, and because the auto tune is happening, it's just like it
Right.
just sounds like a cartoon character who just can't do anything right.
She's like a Kathy cartoon come to life.
Like kind of like wah wah, and it's like that's not Madonna. Madonna's wah wah wah. She's Madonna.
I also think there's just an album track that came to mind that I think I saw someone in the Discord or someone mention. Chillin' with Chew by Britney Spears and Jamie Lynn Spears is completely the worst thing I've ever heard. But so much of that album, it's like, is Britney even the one singing this song? I have more questions than anything about that one. But if we're talking album tracks that are shitty, that's definitely up there.
Wow. Ooh, this was our meanest video. In a
Hey,
long
you were the
time.
one who was like, they're talking about this online. And I think it's good to give our opinions. We try to be a positive channel, but sometimes shit's bad. Sometimes
And
you don't like something and it's okay to say it.
Yes, and when you love an artist like Madonna or Katy Perry or
Yes.
Destiny's Child or
Yes.
something like that, sometimes when they put out a really terrible
Yes.
song, you're just like, It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's just like, yeah, we should talk about how Independent Woman Part 2 sounds like a circus clown. You know, I think it's important that we discuss it as a culture.
And it's like when you're older and you look back on like the crazy things you did when you were a child. I'm sure Beyonce looks back on that song and she's just like, what was I doing?
Exactly. What was I thinking?
doing?
And I think that's a great question.
You know, none of us are perfect. To quote Madonna, nobody's perfect.
It's true. It's true. Guys, tell us in the comments below, what are your least favorite songs of all time? Do you agree with our picks? Do you have different picks? Tell us in the comments. Also, follow us on social media at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2Gay Mats for both of us. If you enjoy us, go to patreon.com/2gaymats where you can get extra bonus content from us very regularly. And again, as we mentioned at the top of the show, on August 30th, we'll be doing a live show in New York City at the Caveat at August 30th. At 7 p.m. and it's going to be so fun. Get your tickets at 2gaymatslive.com. We also have a podcast that comes out every Monday wherever you get your podcast. We actually record it live on YouTube at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So come join us for that live stream or just listen to the podcast days later because it'll be available for you wherever you get your podcasts. And Matt Steele.
Oh, yes.
Who do we need to give shout outs to?
We need to give a shout out to our legendary patrons who would never write a bad song.
Never
ever.
once.
The most
No.
talented people.
Hello.
Matthew Tash, Melissa, Taylor, Michael, Brandon, Maxwell, Jacob, Jen, Crystal, and Holly.
Oh, yes. Thank you guys so much for being legendary patrons. And thanks all of you for watching. We'll be back soon with more 2Gay Mats.
Bye.
Bye.